Yep. So, for those of you who don't know, John Cena, he was doing a retirement tour. I think from 2002, he started as a rookie, and now it is about this 2025. He's been wrestling for 23 years. And he just had his last match on the 13th, which was yesterday, I think so. And yeah, his last match was he was he was wrestling against some, I don't know, some unknown dude. I don't really know his name. I think his name was Gunther or something like that. But yeah, everybody in the WWE universe is complaining about how his last match he lost and he tapped out. And it's just like, to be honest, I feel like his last match he should have won. I mean, I don't know why they had to put this some random dude. His name was Gunther. They put him over on John Cena. It just doesn't make any sense to me, man. Like, I don't know. Listen, John Cena, he had a long run. It was a, he's given the best 23 years of his life, and now I mean, if it's time for him to retire, then I guess that's his time. But it's just, I don't know. I just don't like the way, to be honest, like the way that John Cena's match ended was like, it was as disappointing as the Game of Thrones how it ended. I mean, the motherfucker ended up just, I don't know, just it just wasn't a good ending. You know, I mean, yeah, we love John Cena. We love everything that he's been through. You know, just but now he tapped out in his last match, and everybody was there to see him. All the popular wrestlers, RVD, Trish Stratus, everybody, Kurt Angle, Booker T, everybody, all the superstars were there to see his last match, and you know, it ended up in disappointment. All the people who were fans of John Cena watching his match and shit like that, God damn it, and he just lost like that. His last match is a match that he lost, and he tapped out. I feel like, and then the people are like, when John Cena tapped out, he was smiling when he tapped out. But the thing is, it's just, I just felt like, the WWE, they need to write better storylines for people's whatever. Like for shit like this, I just feel like it could have ended up better. He could have won that last match, to be honest. And to be honest, I just don't like the way that things ended. People in the WWE universe doesn't like the way the shit ended. And to be honest, I don't really watch wrestling like that. But I do know John Cena. I've been a fan of him since I was a kid, and just to watch him lose in his last match like that, I'm a little bit disappointed, man. I don't like the way that shit ended. They're gonna have to rewrite that ending. I don't fucking know shit. But I'm not a fan of how he lost that match, and other people are not as well. I feel like his last match should have been against somebody who was more relevant. And his last match was such an upset. And the thing is, I guess maybe this is an opportunity for the person who beat John Cena to become a better wrestler, to be like, since you put him over, now he's going to be famous and get accolades and be like, they're going to try to push him, to where people are going to be fans with him and fuck with him as well. But, I just don't know. You need new wrestlers to be able to, you need new wrestlers to be able to get put on. Because the thing is, listen, you have the wrestlers who are legends like The Rock, John Cena, all these other wrestlers. They're cool, but they're getting old. We need some new wrestlers that need to be legends, so then that way the WWE legacy can carry on. All of the people who were there before, who've been there for years, they're getting older, and it needs to, like, once those people are gone, wrestling will die down. So I guess it would be better for him to lose that. Like maybe Triple H thought it was a good idea for John Cena to lose, because maybe this will upstart a new generation of wrestlers. And to be honest, John Cena didn't lose in his prime. He lost in, when he was just leaving his prime and he's about to retire. So it makes it that much, you know, it makes it that much somber. It makes it that much like, okay, he wasn't even at his best. He was getting older. He's in his 40s. In a couple of years, he's closer to 50 than he is 40. So, I mean, it makes sense, his last match to lose, it is what it is. But, his legacy doesn't die just because his career ended, you know. So, with that being said, now that John Cena's gone and he had his farewell tour, I mean, I guess it's up to the new generation to outshine or to try to carry on that torch of what once was. So now, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. But until then, I'm out. You already know what it is. It's the underdog. I have spoken, and I approve this message. Deuces.